2, 1. Ringing Arthur. Ringing DJ Arthur. Dang. When you figure out this is gonna work, it doesn't. It's ringing. Alright, we'll just hang up on that. And we'll try back again. Alright. Apparently, he's not available. Oh, now he calls me! Alright, so I'm gonna answer. Hello, Art.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right, thank you.
Oh, that's cool. We're going to bring in KC as well.
Well, okay.
Let's see. I haven't used this thing in a long time, so I'm figuring out how to add people still. Add people to the call. Let's see. We're going to add Marilyn. All right. Add. All right. Remember, do not turn on your cameras. This is a warning.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And we're ringing in KC.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, KC.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah. I'm getting you too.
Cool.
All right. All right. We just called the birthday guy.
Mm-hmm.
And we're having a whole lot of fun here on the show so far. What do you think of the show so far, guys?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's been okay. It's been all right.
Oh yeah. Brandon would join, but his microphone is dead.
Oh, great.
Doesn't he have a microphone on his laptop or something?
I don't know, actually. Honestly, don't know.
You don't know?
I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm using the microphone on my Logitech HD camera right now, so.
As you could probably tell, I'm using the webcam mic as well because I don't want to patch things into the board because remember what happened when we were testing it?
Yeah, things kind of went awry.
Things kind of went south and...
Yeah, they went south pretty quick.
Yeah.
I should have muted the room. I can get a feedback from the room.
Well, I've just turned, for me, I'm getting the same deal, but I've just turned it down a bit, so.
It could very well be my speakers because I have you guys turned up as well.
Wow. I just turned the website sound down, so I'm not getting that.
Yeah.
If I jump over there, I think I'm going to lose Skype. I've got 2 windows in the taskbar. I'm not sure. I can try it and see if it does. I'm just going to mute the room.
Okay.
Testing.
All right. I still got you, Arthur.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think that worked. I'm not getting echo.
Oh, cool.
Well, that's cool.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to
you. Yeah.
Happy birthday, dear Arthur. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Hopefully.
Oh, yeah. This is awesome. And on the top bar right now, we got 12 and then we're still hanging in there.
Cool.
Pretty good.
And hopefully this gets featured again because this would actually be cool.
Mm.
Skype is always cool.
And this is the first time I've used Skype on a show in a long, long time, a very long time.
I think it's awesome. I enjoy it when there's long conversations on Skype and they're still, just sitting there and, I think you can break and play a song or something, even a video or whatever, and it's just cool.
Yeah. And to tell you guys something, I will be muting my microphone so they don't hear the studio sound because it gets pretty bassy in here and it gets pretty loud.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm turned all the way up because I'm using the camera on the laptop, so I'm turned all the way up.
oh yeah. So since Brandon's microphone is dead, he will not be joining us. Maybe the next time we do this because you know, he probably forgot to charge his microphone.
Oh, I was wondering.
Mm.
And it seems like we're doing all right on OBS because
Cool.
as long as we stay in the audio portion of Skype, I shouldn't be dropping any more frames than I have been.
Mm-mm.
Cool.
So we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm kind of surprised. I have I have Skype and Chrome down in the taskbar, and it's letting me switch to either or, so I can watch you.
Oh,
and see the
nice.
chat. Yeah, I'm surprised. It didn't used to be that good.
Yeah. I think the more we I think I might incorporate this on my normal shows too because, it's good to get people in to converse with because it makes the show better.
I think so.
It's easy to change things up a little bit. So yeah. But Brandon says you have a nice voice, Casey.
Yeah, I'm in the chat. I can see that. Well, that's a good darn thing, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
I want to know. I want to know if Tiger Tank fan can have any cake.
I can have a little bit.
Can you have it without frosting? A little better.
Well, like I said, I mean, with with being diabetic and all, moderation is the key word.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, if you save up your points or whatever, then you can probably enjoy a real nice piece of cake or something, or a really good cookie or something.
Yeah, I have to admit I've overindulged a few times and ended up paying for it blood sugar wise.
Yeah, yeah. My mom was a really brittle diabetic, and she would take shots on days like that.
Mm.
And if you are wondering too, I am also audio recording this, so if anybody wants a copy of it, feel free to let me know, and I'll send anyone a copy.
Cool.
Nice.
I mean, the full show is actually being recorded, so.
Interesting.
But not anybody dancing.
No. Here's the thing. I played 2 songs for DJ Andrew, Twilight FM, right? He was not awake for any of them.
Yeah, well.
I didn't see any ass shaking down on cam.
I haven't seen any of that.
Oh,
When
boy.
you get Andy on cam, he'll either break it by shaking his ass, or it will just go through and the cams will literally take it.
Hey, you got a participant on cam right now, camera 1.
Yeah, we do. I don't really.
Is that Marconi?
I don't know.
Who are you on cam 1?
Yeah, who is that on cam 1?
I think that's Marconi.
That could be.
Probably.
Of course, every time I have to admit, every time I don't know, every time I see that Marconi guy in there, I'm always thinking RMS Titanic though for some reason.
So it's a guest. Huh.
No, it's not. It's probably
it's
stoned again.
Oh, it's Stoned, I think. The guy named Stoned.
Oh, okay.
He been into my show quite a bit too.
I've seen him in there I've seen him in here on your program a few times there, Aaron.
Like last night he showed up a little bit late and I was like just ending, but yeah. Wait a minute, we got Kayak Man in now too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting, I have to say.
Well,
Yes, it
welcome
is.
to the BGRN network.
Oh yeah.
Well,
This is a
G
this
work, yeah.
this is a fun network, guys. When we get together, it's a fun network.
Mm.
But you
I have
know,
to
our
admit-
boss has been busy lately, so you know it's pretty understandable.
Okay, interestingly enough, guys, I've known Brandon since he was about 14.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
and
I
I've
wish he
only
could get on.
and I've only known Brandon since like what, this year.
I would venture to guess.
So
Well, that's pretty good. You guys have a good relationship for knowing each other that short period of time.
Yeah, well.
yeah, I'm still the new guy, so
Yeah, I've been involved with this network for years.
That's so cool.
I'm still considered the new guy.
Well, you'll build it. Experience comes with time. So
Yeah,
you'll get there.
you know, relationships with your friends, it's built over time. So it's like, you know,
I know for a
it
fact.
takes a while to build that, and
Mm.
it's
Music is a wonderful thing, Marconi.
yes, it is. It's a wonderful thing. You know.
Yeah. I know
Look
that.
at Brandon's trying to be bossy.
Oh.
Whoa. Ah,
It's an exclusive club.
Well, the only reason why Brandon hired me was I was at Andy's show that one time, and we kind of met by, I don't know what it was. Was it kind of by accident that we met? I'm thinking it was by accident. I said something because he kicked or banned somebody out of the chat room at Andy's show,
mm-hmm.
and I kind of got pissed at him a little bit.
Oh, right, yeah.
So it was kind of it was kind of by accident, but I guess in a way I think it was meant to be that way because, my shows were doing poorly at that particular time. So BGRN came at a pretty good time.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking that Brandon is real surprised at my voice. Well, based on my age, does that mean I would talk like this? Oh.
No.
Be like talking like this.
It tends to vary.
Let's see if I can put on my grandma impression.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I really have to try and put on my grandma impression here. This is Grandma Diddles.
Oh, jeez.
Grandma Diddles cusses too, but I'm not going to get into that on this show because this is a family show, kids.
Mm. Perfectly honest, I was gonna say.
I'll
Speaking
take the
of-
normal, Aaron. Please.
I don't think you want Grandma Diddles cussing on a show
No.
because she'll let the F words fly. God
Oh.
damn
Doubt that.
Oh, my nylons are running.
gosh dang mother.
Okay, we get the idea.
Okay.
Gonna say that I have to admit that this past September
Yeah.
marked exactly a year since my last grandmother passed away.
Yeah.
So you have me thinking about her right now. But hey, 94.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's a good life. I mean, for real.
And, I think smoking like a chimney for the majority of that.
You
I
know
hope I
what's
get
funny?
something.
You know what's funny? I'm
What?
getting a small delay from when I'm actually talking and from when I'm, because if I move my chair a little bit, it's only like 5, 6, 7 second delay.
That's unusual.
And of course, you know, I'm using Flash Player, so
I'm thinking seriously, this Skype has been improved. It's very good right now. I'm in both channels.
yeah.
Wow.
When I used to use Skype for the party line and stuff, we would get dropouts quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that.
And
Yeah.
yeah, we would get dropouts quite a bit. At times it would be unbearable because you'd be talking to someone and they drop out. You can't understand a word they're saying.
Yeah. And plus the overlap in voices was terrible.
Oh,
All right.
okey-doke.
And the only time that I use Discord is basically just to text chat. I don't use it strictly for voice chat because while Discord has very good features in, should I say, voice chatting, there's still quite a latency with the servers yet. So what I mean by latency is like 15 to 29 to almost 150 millisecond ping. So Discord needs to work on their latency department as far as ping goes.
How long has Discord been around?
It's been around since 2016, I believe, like late 2016.
Oh, so it's only been about 2 years. It
Yeah.
needs to, well, it's like I said. I mean, you gotta. Well, pardon me for using a very old analogy here, but you gotta. You can't build like a you can't build a a multi-story building without setting up a solid foundation first.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I want to say, hey, Tim. See ya. I see you there.
So we have to. I mean, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And then you just improve on it.
Wow, Tim is like way at the bottom of the chat list.
Well, maybe he came in late.
Well, he's probably been here, but it's all them guests that like build up
That
over
could
time.
be, yeah.
So yeah, people just got bored of using voice chat on Discord because it's mainly just for gamers.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And we tried using voice chat on there, blah blah blah, but I don't know. I like Skype better for voice conversation than Discord.
Well, like I said, I'm sure the people behind Discord will probably start improving it at some point. But
Yeah.
right now, it's just in its in its that program is in its early days.
And you want to know something? They use the same server system, the cloud server system as Vaughn Live does.
Oh, okay.
So if it goes down, it goes down.
Well, that's unusual. That's bit of a piggyback function there.
Yeah.
Not really the greatest thing, but it's a starting point.
Yeah. But
nice try, Brandon. I've seen that enough now. I'm used to it.
what are you used to, Casey?
He said he's going to try and make me laugh, and so then next thing you know, he puts up that rockin' dude with the crazy hair.
Yeah.
Gotta love that. Brandon always like rises to the occasion with that.
I do like it though, Brandon. It's cute.
Yeah.
I just think he needs a new hairstylist really bad.
But yeah, we're just here having fun, just chit-chatting here on the show. It's something we should do every once in a while. I mean, not all the time, but it's a lot of fun.
I think it's interesting to other people because it's kind of a mystery where everybody lives or this, that, and the other and who they really are, etc. So it's kind of cool to interject that in your stream.
you know, it gives you know, like friends time to bond a little bit. You know, we don't always have time to bond. You know,
Yeah,
these
that's
days.
true. That's true.
You know, you're not you know, when you're text chatting, you're not really talking to the person. You know, like how you would normally talk to a person, like how we're talking right now.
Oh, I do.
You know. But I mean, sometimes text chatting gets like, I'm not saying it gets a little annoying,
It's
but
redundant.
it it
Redundant. Yeah.
it gets
It does
boring.
seem a little redundant, yeah.
You know, it does get boring sometimes.
Yeah, and while we're talking about the tech and the specs of what do you call it, Skype here, I think other people are bored to tears. So let's pick another topic.
All right.
What's everybody doing for Christmas?
I
Well, you
might
know
have
what?
probably
Let me start here.
Go-
I will be you know, with family basically.
Are you going to cook, Aaron?
Me? No.
Oh, well, I had to ask.
No, I don't. I can't even cook a turkey.
You just know how to suck noodles off a plate.
What the fuck?
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Whoops, that slipped. Sorry, Brandon. I slipped the cuss word. Don't fire me.
accidents will happen every now and then. Anyway.
Oh, no. The only thing I know how to do is slurp noodles off of a plate. You're fired! Okay, I'll just stop the stream and just get off right now. I'm kidding.
What if he gets his jingle bells and starts ringing them on the cam? Will then he be okay?
The thing is, do I have jingle bells?
I know, that's not fair.
What about
Hey,
the other one?
Rudolph. You around anywhere, Rudolph?
Oh, what the hell? I'll probably be doing the same thing. Although I have to admit that my I think sometime last week I had I had the newest member of my family show up. My baby niece.
Aw.
She's a real
me,
you know,
me
being-
and me in tight pants. That would not work. That really wouldn't work.
Brandon just sent Rudolph into the chat.
Well, he's got to have jingling bells on there, Brandon.
I know.
Or you could have the other one. What's that other? I have heard a variation on that thing called what was that guy's name? Oh yeah, Jeff Dunham's friend Ahmed the Dead Terrorist has a variation of that song called Jingle Bombs.
Oh, really?
Oh, I love that guy. Is awesome.
Jingle bombs, jingle bombs.
When blew up, you see, where are all the virgins that Bin Laden promised me?
Oh my goodness.
Look it up on YouTube. It's funny.
No, okay, now Brandon's just being funny in the chat now.
Oh my God, what's he doing?
You better not be talking about bombs.
Well, anyway. That's meant to be funny. No one's actually doing anything like that. Oh, nothing like that. It's not actual. It's just it's just meant to. It's sort of a humor
Yes.
take on that.
Satire, super satire. Yeah.
Oh, satirical.
Oh
yeah.
my.
It's wonderful. He really wised up and got a good one when he did that. Whatever that guy's name is. What you say his name is? The puppet.
Ahmed the Dead Terrorist.
Oh, that was so funny. Even his face is just fantastic.
Although
You guys
He did
better
come-
be.
he did come here recently, and I got to see him, and he introduced a new character.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I think I might have seen that one. On
What's his name? Ted or something.
yeah, I can't even remember what it looked like.
Yeah, I'm not even sure.
Brandon's worried that we're going to talk again about Ahmed or whatever.
No, he's not. Well, it's actually quite, that guy's pretty. Well, according to what I was reading somewhere, that Ahmed guy is pretty inept.
He's a puppet.
Well, exactly.
A puppet.
What's another good one?
Silence! I kill you.
Exactly. What's the other one they have on that? His Jeff Dunham's Spare Special, Christmas Special. Oh yeah, his backwoods redneck guy, Baba J, has something called
Yeah.
Roadkill Christmas. I think you might,
Oh,
You
I
might
have
be able to-
something from Jeff Foxworthy, 12 Days Redneck Christmas. I could play that.
I think I might have seen a little bit of that one you're talking about there, Tiger Tank. The redneck guy. I think I saw a little bit and changed it.
Yeah, it's just actually, I mean, it's just it's just humor.
Yeah.
Everybody does. It's so always have these well-established traditions. So it gets a little. He's just kind of trying to freshen things up a bit.
Hi, China.
Now, I was going to grab my air horn, but you guys probably get blasted out by it on Skype. I remember I did that during the show when I had my brother on.
Yeah, I remember you doing that, and you having your it. Yeah, those things went south pretty quick there.
I wonder why people are having a hard time hearing me when...
Oh no, that's a good question.
I think there might be a. Oh yeah, Brandon's saying that. I've heard that track that got run over by a reindeer. Yeah, it's kind
Well, he might need to go into OBS and turn his volume up a little bit.
Well, let's see here. I don't want to start clipping myself because you know how the line in is on these computers.
They can be a little temperamental at times.
And trust me, mine is temperamental when I turn it all the way up.
Mm.
I remember you had a little trouble with volume and productivity.
Yeah. Now, if I wanted to stream, I'd probably stream off my MacBook Pro. It still uses Flash encoder.
Boy.
Oh, yeah.
And trust me, the line in on that is superb.
Cool.
But I can't get OBS to run on it because it's an older Mac and there's literally no video driver support for OBS on the Mac.
Wow.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
So,
like I said, I was going to say, and for getting back to my birthday, I already have a few birthday presents rather.
Cool. Did you open them yet?
Well, they weren't wrapped to begin with.
Oh, okay. Well, that's convenient. Save the trouble.
It's a pair of I got a pair of T-shirts and a sign from my brother. Well, no, my girlfriend's mom bought me the T-shirts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And my brother got me a sign that he promised to get for me.
Cool. I like that other one you have.
The interesting thing is, right, that particular sign has one of my model locomotives on it.
Cool.
Turns out that's an actual railroad locomotive too.
For sure. I imagine they know that they better get to the good stuff on that. But you could show us tomorrow, hey?
I'll probably do that, yeah.
You could. You don't have to.
Probably will. I'm wearing one now. I'm wearing one of those T-shirts now.
Cool.
But
ooh,
yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to send this to Brandon.
Yes, that's what's been happening. Oops.
Kayak Man made something really cool.
Oh yeah.
And Kayak Man linked it to me. And it's
See you
something.
later, Kayak Man. Thank you.
It's something that.
Sure, man.
It's something Brandon would like. I'm gonna download this real quick, and I'll send it to Brandon. All right.
Whoops.
Just
click
gonna
something
download it
open.
real quick, and it's done in like 2 seconds. So
Well, that's how the internet is these days. I
all
know.
right. So
But I mean, of course, we all remember the days of dial-up internet.
The
yeah.
what?
You know, like the old dial-up internet with the
Oh,
singing
man.
modem and all all that all that all those pleasantries.
I remember being on whatever dial up, and my husband would come up here and pick up the phone.
Oh,
And
right.
I'll never forget that. I thought this has got to get better. It was awful.
Well, like I said, I'm talking about. I know for a while
Take care, kayak man.
my parents and I do. We use DSL internet now.
I will have to. I will have to. The next time Kayak Man is on, I'll have to have him make one for the New Year's Eve bash.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking around that.
So I'll have to.
He sent a link. I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's something to do with. It's something to do with
the BGRN thing.
Some kind of a person's. Maybe I might be taking a guess here, but it seems like that's a person's struggle with mental illness or something.
I think it's caricatures for Christmas.
Well, it could be. Who knows, though?
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
Bless you.
Casey ought to look at that site called Broadcasting Duo. It's a neat thing.
A broadcasting duo?
Yeah, I've been a part of that for some time.
I've been a part of it since like what? When did I join?
I've never heard of it.
It's a forums that Brandon has.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he'll send a plug on it every once in a while.
I'll have to.
I don't know.
Okay, when was my join date? I think Brandon knows.
We're not really. I'm not entirely sure.
Brandon probably knows. I can't remember jack squat.
Yeah, even I have some trouble remembering things, but
when you're in your 30s, you start to forget a few things.
Memory loss can be a side effect of improper type 1 diabetes care too, or so I've been told.
Yeah. Well, and also he's got the music head, and the music is a certain part of your brain, and memory is a whole other part.
Yeah.
Speaking of music, that reminds me. This was quite a while ago, but oh no, I think I've already mentioned that. The song that's over 100, piece of music that's over 100 years old.
Okay, so I've been on there since the 24th. Let's see, the second month, the 24th. Okay, so that's when I joined that.
That's about let's see. It'll be March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. That's about 10 months.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
So
nothing to worry.
So around that time, it will be around that time again. Next year will be a year.
Yeah, it'll be your anniversary. Yeah, 1 year anniversary.
And also on the 14th of March is going to be my 1 year anniversary of being in BG Radio.
Cool.
Really? Well, that went fast.
Yes, it has.
I was going to say that there's a few places there's a few things you'd want to look. Well, I mean, the most recent thing I did is I made posts. They have that Broadcasting Duo site has a thread called Train Sets, and there's couple photos in there, and a few of them. You want to take a look at the previous setup that I had. That thing was pretty big.
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of posts, and I actually posted on a couple of those. I think like in the later posts.
Yeah, that's more recently because we had to pull the set down after my grandmother passed away because and now we're currently working on putting up a new setup.
Yeah.
Oh, could you guys give me a second?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right down.
Oh God, gotta see this.
Stay on for me.
This
It
is
sounds
not
like our
edited.
Yeah, I'm just I'm eating my supper of cheeseburgers here, so
Yes, Aaron picks a prime time for casting. It's right during
Okay.
supper, right during the dinner hour.
You know, I eat dinner like sometimes while I'm casting, right?
I see that.
well anyway.
So I think it's due. I think we're due for a music break. We'll keep Skype on, but I'll just mute myself so you guys don't hear anything.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
So I'll just mute my mic. I'll bring the chat up on the side, and then I will message when we get back on air here. And then
Okay.
and then we'll go from there. We'll do that. So, anyways, we will be right back with KC and DJ Tiger Tank Fan.